Hey guys, welcome back. I am Sandra, the planner, and I have created a little series to help planners, coordinators, people who are just starting out with planning family reunions and they don't really have an idea what to do or how to organize it. So I'm going to show you how to use Google in order to set up your reunion, have different types of resources, and be efficient. So the first thing we're going to do is create a reunion sign-in sheet using Google Forms. I'll show you what you can do with Google Forms. Sign into your Google account. Go here over the little waffle for the Google Apps. And a little secret or tip, these aren't always set up in order nicely so that you can easily get to the apps that you like, but you can take and drag these. So let's say for instance I don't need Google search here. I can move this down to the bottom and then that'll bring some of the other ones up higher in my waffle, that I can be able to find things easily, the ones that I use the most. So I'm going for Google Forms. And when you get to Google Forms, you can either create a blank form or you can try and use one of their templates, which is what I normally do. And you can see they have party invites, RSVPs, course evaluations, or you can change that. And the great thing about it is all of these things are so easy to change. Contact information form, and when you're done with the forms, they usually will print you out a report at the end. So I'll show you what that looks like. So let's just say we want to do the sign-in at a reunion. I take this RSVP form and I'm going to change it up a bit. So here you can change this, so you can change your theme. You can add colors to it. You can change the size and style of the writing. If you want to add anything to each of these sections, this is where you would do it. You can add images, video, add another title and description. But you can go in here and do what you want with these different sections. To give you an example of the sign-in that I did, I gotta move quickly. We had our reunion in DC, so I changed the little background, just uploaded a photo that we've been using on all our family reunion forms, and did a simple name, email, phone number, and then who's with you. I changed it up, and we used a QR code in order for people to sign in at the reunion, which would bring them to this form, and I want to show you how to do that as well. I use QR.io, and whenever you create a form, so let's say we go back to this first form here, and this is exactly what we want. We got our picture in there and all the questions that we want to ask. If you go to send, you can either just send this straight into an email. It'll send a link to this form. You can include the form in the email as well, or you can do the link. Now this link is actually really long, so what I normally do is shorten that and then copy it. Okay, once you have your link and you go to your QR code, QR.io, you choose link. And then what you'll want to do is paste your new URL right there, and it gives you a fresh QR code right here. Scroll down a little bit, you can have options. So for instance, this one currently is white. But let's say for my lupus walk that I normally do a QR sign in, I change the color to purple. So you can do all kinds of things with this. QR code creation, you can send it different ways. Embed it into social media different ways, and then you download it. Okay, once you download it, sometimes I just use my screen share, my clip it, and just take a picture of it and download it to my computer desktop to make it easier. When people come to the reunion, they'll see this form. This form will be posted in a number of different places so that as soon as they come in, they'll know that they can sign in by scanning the QR code. They go through the process. This frees up your planner, organizer from having to, not necessarily not greet every person, but you'll be able to be free to do other things while your family signs in, and this will end up recording everything that you need on the form. So when it's done, as you can see, I got 28 responses. I don't want to show you all my family's email addresses or anything, but we got 28 responses. People entered their phone numbers. We got individual responses of who showed up and what their names were. And then in the end, responses, it links to Google Sheets, and it will create a spreadsheet for you with all of your attendees' information. It answers each of the questions that you ask in a spreadsheet and what time they actually did it. It's a really awesome function, an awesome feature for Google Forms. And like I said, you can create these forms, utilize them. I can actually go in, and if I wanted to, let's go back to our questions. And you see you can add video, you can add another section, you can add an image. That QR code, if I wanted to add that image, I could come here, upload it, because I've saved it to my desktop, remember? And upload that into this form. But it's not necessary because you're going to use a totally separate form. But yeah, this is a great way to have a sign-in using a QR code. It's efficient, it creates a report for you, and hopefully you guys will test this out with your family reunion. Like I said, it's a great way to keep track of who showed up, and a great way to utilize Google's tools. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you back in the next one.